When we all start off, people tend to work from a painting that they've seen somebody else do, and they're doing a straight copy, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because that's how we all learn. It's not cheating, it's how we all learn. We all observe. I look constantly at the old masters, and there's nothing better than looking at a painting in the flesh and seeing the brush marks and understanding how that painter's arrived at that piece of work. But if you can go right back to the beginning and say you take that photograph in the first place, or you've seen a lovely bunch of flowers in a vase, or you've just seen a scene outside on a sunny day in the garden, from that moment you've made it your own. So you've got a connection with it, and if you have a connection with something, then that piece of work will be far more exciting for somebody to look at, because they can see that you've had that connection and you've put your experience and your enthusiasm and your passion for what you saw in the first place onto that piece of work. And that's what people are looking at. As infants, as juniors, you get your crayons out, big piece of paper, you get your colouring in book, you just go for it, you really enjoy it. You're not bothered what anybody else thinks about it. If it's a car and it doesn't look like a car, or if it's a tree and it doesn't look like a tree, it doesn't matter. You've enjoyed the process. That's what kids love doing. They'll talk you through it as they're doing it. And this is this, and this is this. And that's great, because it's free and it's natural and it's just them expressing themselves. We then later on at school become much more self-aware about what people think about us and how we behave. So then later on, you're much more aware of what you think it should look like. So then when people come and they think that if they learn a list of, say, 10 techniques, that will automatically make them be able to paint on their own, and it's not like that. And usually people sort of after a couple of lessons, they start to get that, they understand that it's much more about them as a person and how they start to approach painting and drawing, relaxing, building their confidence, starting to enjoy the process, exploring different mediums, playing around with colour, and just enjoying the experience really. Once your confidence grows, then that's when you start to do your better work. And you take that pressure off yourself producing a masterpiece every time. That's all I try to teach really.